Hi everyone, it's Lori. Now normally when I teach you how to do things in Creative Studio, I utilize the designs and the elements that are already put in the program by Sawgrass for us to use. However, we do have the ability to upload artwork from other sources. Say something we created on our own in a different design program, or something that we may have purchased from a designer off of their website or perhaps their Etsy store. Now, what happens when you buy something that is meant to be put on a set of items? For example, maybe a set of house coasters or car coasters or earrings. And the designer has all of the designs for 2 or 4 all in one file. You're going to need to know how to break those images apart in Creative Studio to utilize them within templates. And that is very easy to accomplish. So let's go over the 2 different ways that we can do that. The first one is very, very simple. We're just going to bring up the car coaster template because I have purchased a car coaster design that has 2 different designs on it. So once we open this template, we go to Galleries and My Images, where I know I have already saved the file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring this off center, and then I'm going to find my rotate slider bar, and I'm going to rotate it so that my notch is lined up, and then I'm going to start to size it. And maybe just a little bit bigger so that I have a larger bleed area. And there you have it. I can now just print this out and only one of the designs will print. I would then go back and do the same thing for the other design here. I would be able to just move that up and print it out. Now the second way to accomplish this is a little bit more complicated. Not really complicated, let's just say involved. So I'm going to click on Start New to clear my screen, and I'm going to just go to Blank Products and Blank Canvases, and I'm going to bring up just a normal size sheet of paper. Or actually, let's just go ahead and use the 8x8 square, since that is the default workspace in Creative Studio. Now what I do now is I go into my galleries, and once again I'm going to find my image. Now with both of my images here in one file, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the right and I'm going to click on Crop. When my crop window comes up, I'm going to highlight the first image, getting as close as I can without removing any of the actual design, and then I will click on Crop. And now I only have one of the items here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Save. And I'm just going to name this Car Coaster 1. Okay, now I'm going to clear my screen and open my image again. Once again, I will click on Crop, and I will highlight the other image. Again, coming as close as I possibly can to it without deleting any of the actual design. Click on Crop, and here we have the second item. Once again, I'm going to save it. And I'm just going to call this car coaster 2. Okay, now to demonstrate how we put this into a car coaster template, I'm just going to clear my screen and show you the steps right from the beginning. Okay, you've opened Creative Studio and you have your default workspace. Now, these images are no longer in galleries separately. And what that means is, yes, your original file is here, but both of them are together. In order to find the separate files we just created, you need to go into your creations. Find that file folder where you saved them and open the project. Then we're going to click on blank products. And I just happen to have the car coaster in my favorites. So I will click on the car coaster and then the image is in there. Now I may need to do a little bit of sizing. And with this particular file, I do need to once again rotate it until my notch is lined up. And maybe just make it a little bit bigger so I have a reasonable bleed area. And then I would just print from here. Very easy, very simple. And once you practice this, you will master it. If you have any questions on these techniques, please by all means find me on Facebook, Sawgrass Product Ambassador Lori. Shoot me a private message and we will go over it and over it and over it until you can do this like a pro. Now for this particular design, if you are interested in purchasing it, I did buy this from the Sassy Subber on Etsy, and I will put that link in the video description. See y'all later.